Welcome back to the Obra Dinn. I think what I want to do today is Soldiers of the Sea. This section is after the shell is brought back and the sea spiders start attacking. There are quite a few people in this part, which it says we should know, but we haven't quite filled them in yet. So this is probably where I need to spend a bit more time. I want to start at the beginning. That is with this guy. So yeah, I think that's what I want to do today. If we leave this memory that we're in now, then we can start having a look at that. I'm gonna try to have a look at what people are doing before things start going crazy, because maybe that will give us an idea about what job they are doing on the ship. Okay, so this is the guy we're looking at now. He's been electrocuted, unfortunately for him. I wanted to see who else we've got up here, and if by looking at what they're doing, we can sort of figure out who they are. If it doesn't work up here, that's fine. We'll just need to make sure we pay attention to everyone else under the main deck. Sorry about that. Okay. So this guy... we know how he died, obviously. I think that he is one of the top men which are listed here. It would make sense to me that the guys on the ropes and stuff would be one of these guys, though I'm again not sure how we could distinguish right now without any more information. If we look here, we see the guy who was torn apart. We still haven't got that verified. There's also that dude, who I don't think I've seen before. The steward. So I think he escaped. We have a group of top men here. I'm just not sure how we'd figure out what their names are just yet. Okay, so this one wasn't great for information, but it does give us a good start for that section. So let's go to the second page of it now, which is this. And that's Nick over here. Okay. So this is when the spiders first show up. Oh damn, I was really hoping that I could get down here and see what some of the people were doing before the attack happened. Maybe it'll give us a chance to do that once we go find someone who's actually down there. Okay. We've got this guy. He is sort of standing by the cargo with animals. So let's see if we could maybe find a job role that fits that. Nothing that's incredibly descript. Helmsman. That sounds like someone who stands at the front. This is a potential. Definitely a potential. There's no way to be sure, but I'll keep an eye out and see if I can see him doing anything that might suggest that that's his role on the ship. I've not looked too much at sort of what jobs they've been doing, but maybe that's another way to identify them instead of trying to just figure out names or where they're from. So that is page 2. Part 3 is... I don't think it's that. It should be up here. Oh no, it is below. It's below. Okay, so we're gonna go down these steps. And I think... just in front of us over here. Okay.
What's going on?
Stay back! It's already done for Nick.
Hey! Come on, boss! No, get there! Hey! Cat! Ah!
Okay. So I think this is where I heard the name Nick, because the guy died in the page before this. Him. That's why I chose Nick as his name. This has not been verified yet, but that's as good a guess as any. And I'm pretty confident with that one. Now this guy... I don't have a great idea of what his job is. I think it will be with... he'll be paired with this guy, so it will be someone who has a steward, because this guy's calling out for his boss. So someone with a steward would make sense. That doesn't narrow it down too much, because there are quite a few people who have stewards. If we go... or even the mate, someone who has a mate. Could be one of these three. Or any of these. So we know only one of these for certain. This one I'm pretty confident about, though I'm not sure how he died. Fourth, third, second. So not him. I think Martin has a top hat in one of the memories. One of the first memories. So I don't think it's Martin. Yeah, a lot of this is speculation. It's hard to tell. Especially from this, I don't know what his... He's not working here. I do recall one memory where there were some people in the workshop. That would help us narrow down who the workers were. And I'm kicking myself a little bit that I hadn't figured this out before, because it would have helped a lot if I was paying attention to what they were doing when they weren't fighting the giant crab things. Okay, we'll try a different one. Yeah, try a different one. Nothing back here. What's going on up here? Nothing new, it looks like. Okay. I'm still pretty sure this is Nick. Quite certain. Right, if we go to the next page over, we've got these two guys who were decapitated. What other memories has this guy shown up in? See, this might be useful. No one's fighting anything here, so we might be able to tell what job he was doing when that happened. So let's look here and see if we can find anyone who's doing a job. So I think this is the surgeon. Yeah, we've got him. He's not really working.
If so, we don't have it.
Could be this. It is the guy who we're off.
I checked all that just now.
But I'm not sure if it's of that much use when he's just sort of sitting in the chair. Could he be the surgeon's mate? Because why else would he be here? I'm not sure. It is a possibility, so we'll keep that in mind. Not sure if we're gonna find another opportunity where he's working. This is at night, so that's not gonna be too helpful. Let's try the next page. that would be... I think it's down one. So we'll go back to the side and then go down the steps. Yep. So that's over here.
Take him to the car, please. Get him wrapped and keep him left right.
Heads are here. One swing. Get through the skull in stone or brain. I'll cut her throat when you've done it. Here? Yeah. Come on before she kicks up.
Okay, so he's not being super useful. I can't.
Right there, sir.
I can't say that I would be doing much better in
Never
this
been on a farm,
situation,
John?
if I was honest.
Mind your shoes now.
Do we know who this is? Not quite. This? Also no idea. I'm only wondering. He seems to be wearing an apron. And he is in this section, so I almost want to say that he is the butcher. I'm not entirely sure about the other two. Okay. Let's look for anyone else who's possibly working. We've been in that room. Can't head down there. So we've said he's the surgeon. Not sure how sanitary it is for the surgeon to be in charge of the monkey. Okay, we've been around this kind of, well, we've been around this exact period before, because it's when these guys are taking him up the stairs. So, not super useful, but I think it's fairly safe to assume that that guy is the surgeon. I mean, the butcher. We'll go back to... I think I was in the wrong path there. I want it to be... here. Yeah, this is where I want to be with this guy. I think he is around the side of one of these things. I'm on the wrong floor. So if I go here and around, I'm pretty sure this will give us that guy.
Someone shoot the damn thing!
Okay. So this is why I thought he was shot. Because I'm pretty sure if I look through this little window thing. It's him who's taking the shot. And that's going through the creature. You can see it a bit better from the side. Through the creature, through the wall, and hitting this guy. Now, I can't tell who that guy is. I really need to know his name in order to, well, definitively say how this guy died, because it's hard for me to put that there. What I'm hoping is, because there is one more memory that I haven't watched here yet, and if I just try to remember what he sort of looks like in as best a pixel can give me, I'll try to find him. So this is just before.
I've got you. Don't move. I'll get you down.
Yeah, so he's crawling here. I think he's been hit by the spike, but that's not how he died. He pulled it out. How he died was I don't think it's any of these guys. Don't think it was him. Or him. Oh, this is frustrating. There's nothing back here. Where could he have gone? Maybe if we look at this one. If I look at where don't think it was him. These guys, I guess, are waiting for another one. Here's that guy. I wonder if we could say that he was spiked to death, just as an alternative to being shot. Though, if I were being completely accurate, that wouldn't be true. It would have definitely been the gunshot that took him out. it could have been this guy. This unfortunately just isn't giving me that many clues to work with, really, in terms of who these people are. We just looked at this one. And this is the last one that we haven't looked at yet. So let's go find that one. It's one down, I think. Oh, one down and on the complete opposite side. Okay. Go here. All the way across. Ah, I remember. It's the guy who died with this thing. Yeah, so I don't think he was spiked. Let's say he was... no, none of them apply. I'm not sure which one works better other than that. So I guess we'll keep it at that. There is someone back here who I didn't notice before. Clever. I think the problem we're having is that a lot of these fights sort of tell us how some of them die, but they're not giving us too much information about who they are. That's sort of where I've been stuck most recently. Not necessarily with how people have died, more with who they are, so what their roles were. And I think with that in mind, we can potentially find a few more clues than we discovered before. So I'm gonna try and look for some memories where people are just sort of going about their day, doing their jobs. I think that's a pretty okay way to go forward. Yeah, so let's do that. When we come back, I'm going to try and find some memories where people are just doing their jobs, and hopefully that'll help us figure out who they are. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.